AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So coming to the plate, Miles Cooper. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pompey has a read on it. 2 gone. Now batting, Lorenzo Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ortiz.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 2 full. The Bisons lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Miles Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Cooper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Hit back up the middle, reined in to second for 1, and there are 2 away now. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 1-0. Ready now, Dalton Pompey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dalton Pompey.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Cooper is there. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Bisons lead it 1-0. At the plate, Miles Cooper. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here's a pop-up now, and there's out number 1. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another chance? Dwight Smith Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Buffalo took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Derek Smith earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bisons, 2 runs.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sam Gaviglio, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Miles Cooper, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
McWilliams rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Culberson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Settling in now, Dustin Peterson. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 18.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in, Ramon Serrano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Serrano.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Into the box now, Pedro Mota. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. Gwinnett leads it 1-0. Now at the plate, Miles Cooper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Miles Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Nieto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with it.
Stepping up to the plate, Miles Cooper. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses there. 1-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop! On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He singled his last time up.
Charlie Culberson.
From the stretch. Bouncer down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Buffalo's in front of this one, 4-1. Ready for another shot now, Miles Cooper. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And that one just missed outside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bisons lead it 4-1.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Buffalo Bisons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sam Gaviglio gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Dave Dobbs closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first.